Hey, what's up guys? Joker here. Today we are going to be doing a follow-up story to the one that I did on Friday regarding Microcenter and the price gouging, where as you guys saw in that video, they were charging obscene prices for their graphics cards and just completely price gouging the consumer. And a lot of people had some very strong opinions on that. There were a lot of people that agreed with me for the majority, and then there were also people that were saying, hey, it's just supply and demand. Microcenter is completely within their rights to go ahead and do this, which I personally disagree with, but it's okay for everyone to have their own opinion. Don't really have an issue with that. But since then, I've been in contact with Microcenter, and there have been some other stories and other information that has come to light since Friday. So we're going to kick things off there. First off, like I said, I had spoken to Microcenter, and they reached out to me over on Twitter DMs, and the last thing they had said to me, which was on Monday, they said, "Thank you, we listened. Please visit our website for current pricing." So that was the last thing I heard from Microcenter, and since then I've been able to look up the information, but it's been a couple days to get this video because I've actually been really sick with a fever and stuff, but I'm getting over that today, so we're able to get into the news. And then there were also some news stories that came up on PC Gamer as well as Polygon saying that Microcenter would actually sell you graphics cards at the MSRP if you could prove that it was for gaming, which would typically imply having to buy other parts for a system build, like a motherboard, CPU, RAM, power supply, things like that, that they would actually give you the card at MSRP, which is a good thing, and that information was not out there at the time of me doing the video. But since then, it seems Microcenter has kind of cracked down and made sure that all of the different retail outlets are on the same page and giving this deal to consumers. So that is actually a good thing and a decent way of combating the price gouging that we're seeing in other places from third-party sellers. But as I said, they reached out to me and they said that they have fixed their pricing altogether. So let's go over to Microcenter and check the validity of that story. So we're looking at the same store as last time, Paterson, New Jersey, and I've got this sorted by the highest price. And we can see here they've got the 1080 Ti for $950 in stock in the Paterson store, which is definitely better than it was, which was around like $1,300 to $1,500. But it's still not exactly at MSRP, is it? We've got the GTX 1080 over here, which is $670. That's still, looking at about $100 more than MSRP. So they have definitely adjusted prices quite a bit. On Friday, if I remember, this was actually about $1,000. So bringing it down to $670 is certainly better, but it's not MSRP just yet. Now, if they're still going to hold up the other part of the bargain, where if you can prove it's for a system build, they will sell it at MSRP, then I would say that that would be golden if they're going to still hold that up despite having lowered the prices so significantly from where they were. But I'm glad that Microcenter is at least listening, although they haven't really got the prices in line just yet. You can see the GTX 1070 down here. The Superclock from EVGA is $550, 1070 Ti for $600. We got some 1060 6GB cards here for $390, so those should really be around $300 to $350 at max, but really closer to $300 actually. That card launched under $300. So the prices are still not completely fixed over at Microcenter, but they are not the only ones doing this, and a lot of people pointed that out in the last video. So I just wanted to shed some highlights on another retailer like Newegg, where over there I'm looking at cards that are sold only by Newegg. So none of these cards here are third-party sellers. You can see here I have the seller listed as Newegg, and that's the only ones we're looking at. We've got all graphics cards selected, modern graphics cards, and you can see they're selling Vega 64 for $1,200, and it's in stock. Vega 56 for $1,000, and the miners are probably now rushing to go on Newegg and buy them, because for miners, these are completely reasonable prices, because they're going to get their return on investment probably in short order. So I still don't see gamers buying these cards at these prices, but it's still better than what you would pay over on eBay. But this is directly sold by Newegg. So we have another retailer here that is price gouging, where it's not like being sold by a third-party seller like Outlet PC or whomever. This is Newegg directly gouging prices, just like we had saw with Microcenter on Friday, which they've now addressed and they've fixed, and hopefully we can get Newegg to do the same if we cause enough of a ruckus. So I'll tag Newegg on the Twitter post when I initially post this video up, and hopefully they see it and realize that gamers will not stand for this shit, and I won't support companies that are willing to do this unless they are actually going to do what Microcenter did and, fall down to the MSRP if you could prove it's for gaming. But with Newegg being an online entity, I'm not sure how likely that actually is. So yeah, they are price gouging on first-party cards. They don't really have too much else in stock. right now, but you could see like the 1080 Ti, they're selling for $1,039 when it is in stock. Another 1080 Ti, $1,029. 1080 Ti, $929. That's actually less than it was on Microcenter, I believe. Yep, 900. Yeah, so a little bit better than the Microcenter price, but I don't think they're going to be price matching on these. If I'm wrong, I'll happen to be corrected in a later video, but right now they are price gouging just like Microcenter was, and it's completely inexcusable. Unfortunately, we can't really pin down anything on Amazon right now because every graphics card is out of stock. I could not find a single modern GPU over on Amazon that is in stock. The one retailer that we can actually count on to be doing these cards at the right price is Nvidia, oddly enough, because they sell their Founders Edition cards over on the website. They don't have any in stock right now. I looked through the current lineup. 1080 Ti, though, would be $699, and they limit 2 per customer, which probably makes it harder for miners to go out and get these cards in mass quantities. But if you are waiting to get a card, you know, if you want to pay MSRP, I would say go on the NVIDIA website, hit the notify me, and just be ready. As soon as you get an email that that card is available, just shoot over there and order it right away if that's the card that you want. 1070 Ti, same situation, $450, MSRP. Out of stock right now, but if you hit the notify me, you get that notification by email, and then you shoot over there, buy it straight away, and you could find yourself getting a graphics card. So hopefully that at least supplies a solution to some gamers out there trying to get cards. If you do look near a Microcenter, I would maybe try to get in touch with them and ask them if they're still honoring the MSRP guarantee if you are buying other parts for a system. If you're not buying other parts for a system, one person had commented on the last video, and I don't know the validity of this, but he had said that he went to his Microcenter and he was able to buy a graphics card at MSRP because the manager was willing to take the time to go and look through that customer's purchase history, and you could tell that he was a system builder and not necessarily a miner, so they were able to give him the card at MSRP as well, and I can't remember the exact model, but that's what he stated anyway. As I said, I can't verify the validity of that, but that was at least one case where I heard that, and if they are doing that, where you don't necessarily need to buy all of the parts right now, right away, that's a good thing. So please let me know your thoughts, as always, down in the comments below on this story with the price gouging, with Microcenter sort of fixing it, and the promise that they've made, and other sites like Newegg who are still price gouging seemingly. And I'm not sure exactly how far until this gets fixed. We just really don't know. We don't know when the RAM shortages are going to get fixed. We don't know when miners are going to stop buying graphics cards, if ever. So we'll just have to wait and see, as I said, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this follow-up video, don't forget to leave a like on it down below and subscribe if you're not already. And if you have been here for a while, you can always hit the notification bell so you never miss a news story here on the channel as soon as it goes live. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Ciao.